because we wish to do some work to help the people in Somalia who are dying from hunger. Now, Malaysia is a very prosperous country. You only have to go to Chowking to see how much food there is, especially during these fasting months. And I think during the fasting month, instead of fasting and eating less, we actually eat more. And we don't understand people starving, simply because people don't starve in Malaysia. Although at one time there was an allegation that there were people starving and burning, and they were dying. But of course that was sheer nonsense, because in a Malaysian village, if there is anybody short of food, the neighbors would certainly extend whatever food they have, because that is our way. We don't watch other people die of hunger while we have a good meal. We share our meal with them. So I'm very glad that despite our lack of understanding of what hunger means, we appreciate the fact that in Somalia today there are people who are actually dying of hunger. We have seen some of the pictures of hungry people. You don't see such pictures in Malaysia. But it's good to feel that we are aware and we sympathize with these people, and we have come together actually to do something to alleviate their sufferings. I thought at one time, when these pictures began to appear in the papers, and there was no movement to collect funds or do anything to help these people, I thought there had been some kind of fatigue among us, because we had been collecting a lot of money to help Gaza, to help the earthquake victims in Pakistan and elsewhere, to help the people in Aceh for the tsunami. I think we have become a bit tired. But I'm glad to say that it is not true. People do feel that we need to do something to help these poor people, and because of that, Media Prima has initiated, and there has been response from PGPF now, and also from Mercy and Youth and the others, to respond, to act in order to help these people. Somalia is not a country that we often go to. I've traveled all over the world, but I have not been to Somalia. And the Somalis have often met me and invited me to go there. But I have not been able to find the time to go there. Maybe it is because they are, in a way, not conducive to easy travel. But I'm glad to say that they have now lessened their feudal fighting, and they have now been able to elect a government that is has a participation of all the different tribes that they have there. This Somalia is not to be mistaken for Somaliland. Somaliland is part of Somalia actually, but they regard themselves as being independent, and they are much more energetic, and they are not suffering the way the Somalis and Somalia are suffering. So we should make a distinction between the two, and we should try and do our whatever little we can to lessen their suffering and perhaps rescue some lives. So the form that our aid will have to be decided, of course, by the different people. I believe we have doctors like those in Mercy to go and give medical treatment. I think that would be welcome also. But mainly they are hungry people and they want food, and we have to give them food. So it's up to the organizers to decide what form of aid we can give to them. But I must say that I'm very happy indeed that there is this response, and I hope that Malaysians who we claim are very generous people will extend their support to this effort. Of course, to launch this small effort of ours, we already have some people who are going to, who have pledged support, namely Yasan Al-Bukhari, 750,000, PGPF, Perdana Global Peace Foundation, $50,000, MK Group, $10,000. But I'm quite sure everybody will want to beat this little $750,000. He might even give $751,000. I hope there will be quite a great competition between the donors, so that we can collect as much money as possible, because these people really need our aid, our support. So I hope that with this launch of this effort, there will be generous donors coming from all corners of Malaysia. I thank the organizers, the initiators and the organizers for starting this Somalia Famine Fund, and I am sure everybody will give some support. And having asked people to give support, I thought that I'm always asking people to do things. That used to be my job before. Now I would like to perhaps set a good example by putting something. That's my contribution. And some